I speaking to now?
Angel, Angel, Angel,
What can we call you?
Angel, 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 Michael,
Michael.
yeah. Protection, protector,
Yeah.
protector, protector, protector for important mission. She's safe.
She's safe. What does I need to know about what she's been experiencing today through hypnosis?
That's what she has to do. Has been waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I miss her. My family. She's over the Silver City. I just love everything.
What is her mission in this?
I love everything, love everyone.
Love everyone.
Oh.
How does she do this, Michael?
Teach love the universe. Just teach. Yeah, she teach book.
Teach.
Ah, book is around. I'll help her. Book.
Does she need to write that book?
Oh yes, love. Her path to love. Her path back to love. She knows that already.
Mm-hmm.
She knows it. She knows that she doesn't need to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take care of the rest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Did he go?
I think so.
He said bye?
Yeah, say bye.
Okay.
I don't need to ask permission. I'm here. I'm already here.
The
Been
higher
here the whole
self is
time.
here?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
I don't really leave her. She can hear me now.
Why was it important for her to see what you showed her today?
She knew it all already. She needed confirmation. And she trust the next step. That's right. And she doesn't need to be afraid of money, of security.
Mm-hmm.
We are. She's bigger than this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, much bigger. She's love. She means love. Her name is love. She hid from it.
Mm-hmm.
She has heart. And she chose to draw from love.
She chose what?
To withdraw from love for a
Okay.
while. She lived without. I don't know why it's her choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand, but she wanted to do it. I just finding it again. It's late when she's not there yet. She should find somebody that will understand her. I'll support her. I've been protecting you. I'm sorry. I've been protecting you. Keep your heart safe. Our big things. I know what she really must.
She says she doesn't want to have a child.
I know she doesn't want to, but she has to. There's no rush,
Mm-hmm.
but she has to.
I know that for you, there's no such thing as time. But could you give her a timeline?
She doesn't need your pressure. Our time will make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing at age limit.
Mm-hmm.
When she's ready, she knows when she's ready. She's not ready yet.
Hi, self. Could I just ask a few questions about what she saw in space and why she saw that and what it means?
That's her life. That she comes from, she's flying.
It was a life.
No, that's her normal life. She just flies
She
around.
flies.
She looks from above.
And
she protects.
Right.
She's an angel. Angel, she protects.
Okay. She did say she felt
she
wings.
protects people. But she wanted to protect them from here. Be one of them.
She said she felt like she didn't have a choice to come
No.
to Earth.
She wants to help so bad.
You just said it is a choice?
You're just the only choice. She wanted to help so bad.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
or she comes from war. She doesn't want war anymore. She fought a lot. She's a warrior.
War? What kind of war?
Space war.
Mm-hmm.
Types of war. Planets. She defended the planets. She knows she's a warrior. She knows she's a warrior.
She was wondering if she is a light worker.
Yes.
What is she feeling?
Hard.
Mm.
'Cause she knows.
Can you just lower any physical sensations that she's feeling
No,
right
that's
now?
how she knows.
That's
That's how she hears me.
Oh, okay. So it's necessary.
That's how she knows I'm here.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt her.
Can I continue asking
Yeah, she's not
questions?
afraid. It doesn't hurt.
She's not afraid. Perfect. Is she on the second? Is she one of the second wave?
Six. She's sixth dimension too.
Sixth dimension. Is she a volunteer?
Yes. I brought her the books to find herself.
Mm-hmm.
You
brought her
should
the
not be
books?
afraid of her, of
Mm-hmm.
us, of her.
Mm-hmm.
She should be afraid. She's not afraid. But she needs to learn to find out
What does she need to
how to
find
talk to
out?
more people about it.
To talk to more people about this?
Us, yes.
Mm-hmm. How will she do that?
She needs to figure that out. That's her mission. She has not to speak. The
She needs
gift
to
of
speak.
speaking. She has the gift of speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So how should she be doing that? With teaching, with
bonding
classes,
with people.
bonding, just one-on-one? Not. Are
She
you?
will feel it.
Are you?
She will feel
Are you
it.
talking about a more casual
In
situation?
groups, no, intended.
Intended.
Groups, women. She connect with women.
Okay.
She know that she, by consciously, she will feel who can and who cannot.
She will feel.
She'll feel the girls are ready, the ones that are not.
Uh-huh.
Or we just
Where is the right place for her to do this?
nature,
Nature?
green, green, calm. She, she has seen the vision. I've shown the vision, the house, the place. She'll find it.
What will she find?
The place where she'll work.
From where she will teach?
She'll guide.
To guide?
I've shown her the place. She's in the right
She's on the right
path.
path. Okay. She is going to be quitting her job in February in the bank. What can you tell her about that?
Trust.
Okay. Is this the right thing for her?
Connect with water. Water is what's missing for you.
Okay.
Water is what's missing.
How can she connect with water?
Be in the sea. Don't fear the sea. We got you. Keep on serving.
Uh-huh.
With that,
What happens with her when she connects with water?
it completes her. She has all the other elements. Fire. She's fire. She's from the fire.
Mm-hmm.
She's a lot of fire. She has earth. She has a lot of earth. She has earth. Earth is her nature. Fire. She's smart. She's really smart.
Why was she feeling sad when she was looking at Earth and protecting Earth?
Where it is. So much divine. The dip before the rise. It's sad. She goes so down. And she just said,
What's important for her to know about anything that's going on Earth for her personal development as a soul?
she's on the right path. I'll guide her. She needs it's her timing. As usual. I'm always with her pretty close.
How does she know that you're with her?
In her body.
She was actually, so you mean the physical sensation she gets in her body?
Yes,
Is that
shaking. The energy is on me.
it? So when she is shaking like this,
I am too high for her.
your energy.
I'm too high vibration for her.
Okay.
I'm finding room.
How can we bring her vibration up, her physical body vibration up to match more of yours?
Just love, just be in the water.
So she can connect to you in the water?
She connects all the time. Water helps her expand.
But she was saying that she feels this shaking and trembling.
Because I'm getting closer. If I get too close, sure, it's too much, but I need to.
She feels it more when she's in her own space.
Yes, that's when she's safe.
Uh-huh.
She's different. She's different.
Would it be beneficial for her to match more your vibration?
She's on the path. She's doing everything right.
What else can you tell her to do right so that she can begin to match more of your vibration? So perhaps the physical sensations become less.
I'll be softer.
Okay.
But she doesn't mind. It's shaky.
Okay. But can you be softer?
A bit slower. She doesn't want
Yeah.
slower. Ah!
She wants the intensity?
Yes, she's intense. That's her nature. She's
Yeah.
intense. She cannot be contained. She's not here to be contained. She's fire. Fire that burns. You don't contain that. Don't contain. That's life. That's life.
Wow. What can you tell her about the energy she feels in her hands, her neck?
It's healing.
Same thing?
It's healing. It's healing her.
Healing her.
She went through a lot of pain.
Is this all part of an awakening for her?
Oh yeah. She chose to feel pain.
To
To
feel
go through it. To connect with people better. She chose to feel pain to connect with people better. She did not come from a place of where they wouldn't understand. She wanted to be very human. She feel very human pains and traumas and withdraw from love.
Mhm.
She can tell the story. So people can connect. She knows that too. Don't done that.
She said that when she feels this in her hands, neck, and stomach, she's feeling like the body is adjusting to more energy.
Yes.
Is that correct? Would that
Yeah.
be a correct statement?
Yeah, they're healing her body.
Is she receiving energy while she's doing this?
Healing, yes.
Mhm.
She's expanding. What she needs a lot of energy. She needs to protect the energy. She needs protection. She needs Thomas. She needs protection. She needs protection. She needs somebody to hold her heart. So she holds everyone else's. That was me. That was me that said that. She hurt.
Mhm.
Love.
What can you tell her about the gastritis she feels?
She's learning her body. She's learned that it's stress. She learned she's student. She talked to someone. It's calming down. It's human. It's slow. But she's learned patience with the body. She's learned. That's her guide. That's her guide.
She feels it when she's
Stressed. She
stressed.
cannot be stressed. It blocks me.
It blocks you, the
It
higher
pushes me
self.
away. Yes. Yes. Makes it hard to talk
And
to
that's
her.
why it gets painful?
No,
Because
because
you're.
it delays our mission.
Ah, okay. So what should she do when she feels that so that she's not blocking you?
Readjust, redirect.
Redirect the energy? How does she do
No,
that?
redirect what's stressing her. Be
Okay.
with it.
Okay. How does she do that?
Not carry.
Not carry it?
She shouldn't stress with what doesn't matter. Our energy's too big. Don't stress with what don't matter.
Are there any physical things that she can do? Any
Meditate.
meditate? So when she's feeling this, because she's been feeling it the last few days, why has she been feeling it the last few days actually?
She's learned.
She's learned what?
She can only with stress. It doesn't suit her purpose. She's love, not stress. What she has to do, there's nothing to do with stress. Just love.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't stress.
Mm-hmm.
Her body will kindly punishing her.
Mm-hmm.
In the wrong direction.
So when she feels this, it's a punishment from her body because she's in the wrong direction. Is that What I'm understanding?
It's just redirection, yes.
Redirecting because she's not in the right direction when she's
Yes,
stressed.
she knows how to deal with it. She doesn't need to suffer.
Okay.
What's the way of telling her what to do?
What kind of foods should she be eating at these times?
I think her diet's fine. She needs a strong body. She needs protein. She needs a strong body. She needs connection with her body.
So the diet that she does have when she's having pain, very bland foods, is that correct for
It's
her?
okay. Protein. She needs a lot of protein. Having protein animals will help.
Mm-hmm.
They're happy to serve.
They're happy to serve.
Serve her body, yes. Or fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fish from the sea. Fish
Yeah.
help her.
The water.
Anything from the sea.
Will that help her move past or to redirect?
Gives her needed energy.
Okay.
Water energy.
And once she's able to redirect that, what kind of diet should she be eating?
She'll not just keep on going. She needs water energy, a lot of water energy. That's what's missing.
She drinks a lot of water. What does
That's
she
good,
need?
yes.
What do you mean that
Gets
she needs more water energy?
flexibility, even more compassion.
Flexibility? How?
Yes, compassion
Compassion for what?
for mistakes,
Uh,
for all mistakes,
For her mistake?
for all mistakes. Yes,
All mistakes.
it's okay. It's okay,
Yeah, she wants to be
girl. I got
perfect.
you.
I know
I
Michael
got you.
already told her she
Tell her I
doesn't.
got you. It's from me.
Yeah.
She knows the sentence very well. It's song.
She does what?
Lion King, I got you.
Yeah.
That's me.
Ah,
I tell her that all the time. I've been telling her that all her life. She knows it. She knows I got her. It makes her feel safe. It's Lion King, that's why she's a lion. She's a lion. She's my lion.
wow. If you could, before we continue with the rest of the questions, would it be okay to ask for a scan of her body, of her physical body?
The physical is fine, it's just emotional. She keeps to open up the heart. She's on the path.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to feel the grief, the sad
How does she open up her heart?
feeling it. She's loving. Bring her love.
You said to feel the sadness and the grief as well,
Yes, keep doing it.
and this is opening her
She
heart.
needs to heal other lives still. Yes, she should have stopped. She still needs to heal other lives. I didn't told it was dangerous. She needs to heal it. She still needs to heal the life. She died. She failed. She needs to forgive herself before dying.
Tell her about that life.
It was an accident.
What happened?
A car accident.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she likes to be a good driver these days. Because she had a car accident.
She was a driver or she was a passenger?
I don't have clear thing she was alone.
Mm-hmm.
She's distracted. She just lost control.
What else is important to know from that life to clear
It's
that?
okay to lose control. It's okay to fail. It was an accident. That's human. That's be human. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. She needs to forgive herself. That's what's blocking her. She's so hard on herself. That's what blocks her. Pressure. She puts so much pressure on herself. She wants to be perfect. She has a big mission and she wants to be perfect.
Is this why that past life, is that why she feels so triggered?
Yes.
When
With the
she,
cars.
yeah,
Yeah. She hit a tree.
she hit a tree
Yeah.
and she died in that accident?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the mission failed.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Tell her about failed missions. What's important to know?
She's just a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
That's her first mission on Earth.
Oh, okay.
It's the first time on Earth.
It was
She
the.
was just a protector before
Mm-hmm.
all planets. She fight the hate. She's a fighter. That's why. That's why she chose Rio.
Okay, that was one of her questions.
Yes, I know. Because that's the fighting. the protection she has for my life. But now it's not about fighting, it's about loving.
So Rio served a purpose to teach her to fight?
She's already good at fighting. She needs love now. She's great at fighting. She doesn't need to fight to protect. Now she should protect by loving. She's love. She's done fighting. She's above that. She's not fighting. Not fight anymore.
So which country is in her future? What should she do next?
Shortcut.
Mm-hmm. She'd
Denmark.
like one.
I know her. She's smart. Trying to cheat.
Oh, we'd like a little bit of help every now and then, and you know everything there is to know.
I've been helping her.
Mm-hmm. So how can you direct her?
Denmark should feel like she has to go. She go to Asia first.
Mm-hmm. Where in Asia?
Her heart. She's on the right path. Thailand, Bali. Just whenever she's a place she'll feel at peace. She sees the place already in her head. She knows it. Where she has the sea and the green and they come together and the earth and the sun. Where she becomes all four elements.
What does Patagonia mean for her?
Not yet.
Not yet. But what is the meaning of Patagonia for her?
I can tell her. I cannot tell her yet.
You cannot tell her yet.
No.
Okay. When is a good time for her to know?
She'll come here again.
Do you feel something with the feminine movement in Denmark? She needs more guidance from you with this regard. What can you tell her?
The upper expand to be protected. So she's brave to show herself, to show her heart, to connect. People listen, not all people listen, but some will, and they'll be worth it. And
So what would be her career path?
guiding, teaching, guiding women that need, like herself, people didn't believe. She teach them how to feel through their bodies, how she did it. Her path was a good one. She chose a good path. More people will choose it.
Should she write that book, Spiritual Awakening,
She should.
with
She's not responsible for anyone.
Sorry?
She's not responsible for anyone. She doesn't need to carry the weight.
She doesn't need to carry the weight.
No, she's not responsible.
What does that
She's a
mean?
guide. She puts so much pressure on people depend on her.
Why does she put so much pressure on herself?
She just don't want to fail.
What can you tell her about that?
Rest.
What can you tell her about failing?
It's okay. I love you anyways.
What can you tell her about her father? She feels a very big allegiance to him, but she feels like she's connected through disease.
He made her human. It was a tough mission to have her. He accepted.
To have her as a daughter?
Yes. She's so much more. But he accepted it. And he chose to hurt her. Because she wanted to be hurt. To be a human. To correspond to her love.
What else is important for her to know about that?
Just love him. He loves her.
He didn't show
lives. Many lives loved her. All capacities is love her. Partners. It was a partner. He was a partner in her life. I didn't want to hurt her.
Oh. Why do we have to experience hurt as humans?
To become human. There was just too much love. They wouldn't resonate with people.
It wouldn't resonate if we just came in with too much love.
Yes, unfortunately.
What can you tell her about the exposure that she doesn't want to feel if she would write a book?
She doesn't should trust. In spite of being afraid of failing.
Hmm. Is that what's keeping her from it? The fear of failing?
She's brave. She'll do it. She's just be very scared.
Uh-huh.
And she needs support. She hasn't learned how to ask for support. And I'm proud of her. She needs masculine support. She knows it.
What can you tell her about fear in general?
She doesn't have a lot. And she's afraid of failing, or she doesn't have to have. It's okay, either way. Failing or not, I love her. She's doing a good job. Great job. I'm proud of her. Very proud.
I was wondering about, she was wondering about no, you mentioned about
Eunice, sorry, make her human.
what makes her human.
Eunice is her asthma rhinitis that
Yes.
makes her human.
How did you know I was going to ask?
Nothing. Was it this you're gonna ask?
Yeah.
She's asking about it. It makes her
It makes her
human.
human. Is it still necessary for her to experience this?
As much as we're helping her manage it.
But is it still necessary for her to experience
She's
this?
too big. She needs to be brought down. No, her energy, it cannot just, otherwise it blows and it hurts her. We've done that before, it hurts her. And
What
it's really bad.
What hurts her?
Too much energy, her energy,
Mm-hmm.
our energy.
Mm-hmm.
It
Can you
hurts
bring
our
it down a
body.
little bit then?
She's just too big.
Mm-hmm.
She's too big to be human. She wanted to be human. She needs some. It doesn't affect her future or her health materially, but she needs some, to balance energy.
How does she balance her energy then?
Don't fight.
Don't
The
fight?
illness just accepts part of her path. Everything is part of her path. She's on the right path. There's nothing about it that it's fixing.
Even the asthma?
No, it's much milder now. Doesn't bother her. She'll finish the treatment.
Wouldn't it be beneficial for her to heal from this though?
She becomes too big.
She becomes too big without illness.
Yes,
Is
and then
that what
she
you're saying?
hurts big, and then
Uh-huh.
it pulls me away.
Ah, is it correct to say that the illness brings her back to you?
She doesn't explode. She can just navigate as human with a little Eunice. It's nothing material. It's not serious.
Yeah. How can she manage the rhinitis?
She's on the right path. Just keep the treatment.
The antihistamines?
And then meditate on what triggers you, why it triggers you, your body just giving you signs where you don't belong.
Should she still continue the medication?
Yes. Yes, for now. Yes. I'll tell her when to stop.
How will she know?
She'll come here. I cannot talk like this. Your hair is too much. But like this is fine. I mean, her body will be very tired after.
Do you need an extra pillow? Does she need
No,
an
she's
extra pillow?
comfortable. It's just a lot of energy.
Okay. Well, just tell me what she needs so that she can feel more comfortable,
Okay,
and whatever you need to help.
let her know she'll be tired and
Are there,
it'll be fine.
yeah. Are there any other organs? I know you said her body is fine, but is anything in her body needing any assistance or help or anything that we need to look into today?
No, she's a strong body.
Strong body. Okay.
And she's open her heart spiritually. Just reinforce that the grieving, the other life grieving, the failing. It's okay to fail. She'll learn how to forgive others. She'll learn how to forgive herself. She'll be loved to herself.
With
Her
regards,
journey started with self-compassion. with that book, the self-compassion book. That's how it all started. That's what she needs to do. She had the question. Her next step on her spiritual journey is self-compassion. She needs to be kinder to herself. She don't expect so much.
And that's how she keeps developing?
Yes.
It's part of her
She becomes love.
evolution?
Being too harsh was for finance girl. She doesn't need that anymore.
How does she show compassion?
Let's say accepting failure. Following her heart. Accepting mistakes. You make mistakes, it's fine. Never doubt her path. She doesn't. But just to reinforce, you shouldn't.
So this compassion, to help her along her spiritual evolution, is compassion for self.
Yes.
Okay. Not for
She's too
others.
harsh on herself. She has for others.
Okay. So it's more for herself.
She's a little bit more than deserve. Yes. She's good at assessing people. What's right, what's wrong. That's one of her biggest gifts. Right or wrong. Be kinder to herself. It's not because of the other mission she failed. That's why she's so tough on her. She doesn't
The
want to
mission with
fail.
the car accident. What can you tell her more about that? Is he related to that?
He was also on Earth. She had to leave Earth because she left. Because of her.
Because of her in that life.
Yes. Because she died. That's why she's so hard. Because she called it his death. So much love. And the death. She grieved their deaths. Her death, his death.
Is this her first incarnation as a human?
No, the accident.
The car accident?
Yes.
Okay. And this is her second? And what happens next after this life?
I don't know.
Sometimes we ask the higher self what happens when we come to Earth and we incarnate into Earth, and is it that we accrue so much karma in our lives that we cannot get off the cycle of Earth, this 3D cycle?
Some of us just choose law. They have to learn. To come here as a risk. You either learn or you stay stuck. That's why she's so afraid of having kids. She just wants to do it when she knows she can do it without living karma. A lot of karma. A lot of karma keeps you stuck. The more stuck you are, the more stuck you are, the more you stay.
And the more you can't
the
move.
harder it is to go back to
that. What other ways can we not accrue karma? Children are one of the ways. What else? How else do we protect ourselves?
Feel love before you bring love to Earth. Love can only come from love, not from fixing.
What can you tell her about that time when the computer erased everything?
Pain. She wanted to feel pain. She make her feel human. It's her choice.
So that was intentional?
She chose it.
For the computer to erase?
For her, yeah, her work. She loves, she'll learn to pick it up again and do it again and accept you might fail, but you do it again and again and again. Because that's what you have to do. Don't be afraid of failing and not punishing people for her failure. She was angry at her dad. It was his mission. He had to raise, she chose that. To forgive others too. You want to get in the way of your mission. To be loved. Even when it's hard. Humans are difficult. Very pragmatic. She's so rational. Oh God, stretching her feelings is so hard. Yes.
How does she do that then? How does she connect to her feelings, being so rational?
Water. Water will help her.
Just water from the ocean or in other ways?
Water being. Water beyond the
being
water.
In the water. What does she need to do when she is in the water?
Here.
Hear. Hear who?
Just here. Should know.
Just listen out.
Yes. And to see. This is better for her.
We just have a few questions here also again about her body. I know you said her body is fine, but I do want to double check on a few things. She did have pneumonia back in 2023.
Yes.
Just look at her lungs for me and just tell me what her lungs look like after that pneumonia, if it left any scars, any damage.
They're fine. I had the pain. She feels it. Her shoulders. It's just the wings. It's fine. There's just a sign of wishes.
Is that why she gets this energy in her shoulders? Because
Yeah.
of the wings?
Yeah, I've shown her once. Yes.
How can she tone that down?
It's okay. She's a sign of wishes. She shouldn't fear it.
She shouldn't fear. So when she feels it, what should she do?
Be happy.
Mhm. Okay. The asthma that she has, I know we've talked about it, that was triggered by the pneumonia. Is that all that was happening at that time, the asthma attack? Was it just triggered by pneumonia, or was there something deeper?
She went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
She should have rested more. Back to work, back to suffering, back to stress. Sometimes I wish she didn't have to do that. She could have started, she couldn't have started earlier. She started late. She didn't have guidance. So she just didn't find us more than she needed to. She suffered more than she needed to. It's okay. It's over now.
Yeah. What about the allergies that she has? She seems to be allergic to dust, pollen, cats, changes in temperature, humidity. Is this related to anything specific? Why is she experiencing this?
I don't know.
Why has she chosen to experience this?
You're gonna ask me if there's something to do with the father. There is, but I don't know what it is.
Is it ancestral? Is it ancestral trauma or just inherited through her genes?
Trauma is guidance. Where she shouldn't be.
Guidance of where she shouldn't
It's just
be.
guidance, yes.
Ah, okay. So,
Her body tells where she shouldn't be.
and then the changes in temperature, humidity with the pollen and the dust, that would
It's
be, I
just the
guess,
environment you shouldn't
that
be
she
in.
shouldn't be in. So if she's
She should be more
feeling,
in nature. Nature doesn't. I mean, you had the pollen. She's treating the pollen. She
is
should be more in nature.
is this like is it an indication of the country isn't good for her, the town isn't good for her?
No, it's moments.
Moments, okay. So not specifically as a big picture.
Like Rio was really
Excuse me?
Rio.
Yeah.
Was really damaging for her. She was always sick. Barcelona, she was never sick. London was a mix. She's quite healthy here.
Mm-hmm.
Pneumonia was just a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
She got the message.
What was the
Uh,
message?
she needed 2 years of work. I eventually brought her here. Eventually, she connected work and spirituality, and that what she done was not her work. But that's when she started
Mm-hmm.
the awakening on the work part.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is the biggest one. That's why he came for last.
Mm-hmm.
The one she struggled more with as well.
What is the reason behind her tennis-related injuries?
And it's just a way of learning, how to control her body and mind, how to bring them together, how human bodies have limits, and to listen to them. She did right. Put some people to help her. She learned how to hear the body.
So when she's so how does she hear the body?
When to stop, when she can push.
Does she feel it through? Does she hear it through pain?
Pain is just a sign, yes.
Is there a point where she can hear it before the pain?
She knows that she's tired, when she should rest. She knows now.
Mhm.
And also to forgive if she makes a mistake, to forgive.
Mm.
or pushing too far.
Forgive herself.
If she pushes too further, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a lesson to forgive. Again, to forgive
Mm.
herself. She's not perfect. She's great, but she's not perfect. She doesn't have to be perfect.
So when she doesn't listen to her body and she does actually get an injury, what is the lesson then
It's
for her?
okay. Just forgive yourself.
Mhm.
Just forgive yourself.
And if that happens, should she be giving herself time to rest or just push through?
Just find something else.
Mm.
Our body needs movement.
Mm.
Find movement somewhere else.
And I know we've spoken about the car, but I, I want to really work on this fear that she has because it doesn't serve her.
Fear of cars. The being
Hmm.
between. No, it's not really fear. It's just she just triggers a memory, and that just triggers
A physical
pain
sensation.
that she needs to heal.
How
She's
how can we heal that
she
now
needs to feel that.
today? How can we heal that?
Okay, well,
We wanted to leave here today without that, without ever experiencing that again, because it is from another life, it's from a different experience.
I need help. It's
Hmm.
big.
Would you like to call in help?
Yes.
Just call in whoever you
Oh,
need to.
Michael. She's so tight. She hold on to it so much.
Hmm. Just continue doing what you need to and let me know when you're done.
Hard. I did all we could from here. It's almost still human pain, and she needs to feel it.
With regards to that fear of the
To
car,
the car, to the mission she failed is all about forgiving. When she forgives, she'll stop feeling. It's the last bit. It's up to her now.
she needs to forgive herself for that experience.
Yes.
Okay. But you've done everything you can from your side, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Um, w- the acne that she hasn't. I mean, her skin looks pretty good, honestly. But she has a fear of getting acne again. Um, what is important for her to know about the acne?
That's. I don't have the answer. Ah, has to do when she's ready to have kids. Ah,
What do you mean with that?
she's not ready
She's not ready to
to have
what?
kids. It's
Mm,
okay.
mm.
That keeps her safe.
But how does that connect with the acne?
Because then she doesn't stop the pill. She doesn't open up a room for that to happen.
Ah,
It's okay. She's alright. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
so she should continue the pill.
It's okay. Yes, it's fine. All her time. We're not pushing her here. She already has enough on her plate.
Will her body adjust okay after she stops the pill eventually? What can you tell her about how her body would react?
She'll stop when she's ready to have babies.
Hmm. And her body will be fine?
Yes. She doesn't need to change the contraception. It's fine. She can work on her feminine energy the other way. Otherwise, it's okay. Just keep dancing. Just keep doing what she's doing.
Is her feminine energy repressed with the pill?
No, I mean, yes, but there are ways to work on it. She knows. Just dance, sing, paint, draw. Yeah,
Hmm.
she just like drawing a lot. It's good for her. Take another course on it. One of the talent courses. You have time. Your expression helps people connect.
What other fears or traumas or limiting beliefs are holding her back?
Vulnerability, it's her big problem.
Hmm.
Uh,
How's vulnerability keeping her back?
she's not afraid of exposing herself. She's afraid of not being understood.
How will things change for her when she lets go of the fear of vulnerability and being exposed?
She'll expand. She'll expand. My heart likes that.
Where does this fear come from? What is the root of that fear?
She read this. She read this not too long ago. Always predict the worst case scenario. She's really good at predicting worst case scenarios. She doesn't need to do that. That's not a war. It's love.
So, what advice can you give her to not do that? How to not do that? How to not predict the worst case scenario?
Predict the best.
It's that simple.
I mean, if you're fooling yourself with something, why not the best?
Mm-hmm. How do words hold vibration and energy? Because you were just talking about the worst case scenario and that creating a fear within her. How does positive words create the
Not
opposite?
about the words, about the feelings.
The feeling in the word? The feeling that the word brings? Is that
what generates in you if you say meaningless words? They don't get anywhere. You feel about them when you say them. About becoming the world nothing. It's just about the feeling. She feels in her body when something is a message for her. Yes, trust it.
just trust?
The message is just to hold the message. I'll make sure she get the meaning when it's due. You just keep writing everything down. I take care of the rest.
We don't have that many questions left, but there are still a few.
Okay, because I'm a bit tired.
Okay, there's just a couple of 5 questions. She's seen many signs that she should be a leader. I know we kind of touched on this, but I do want to ask the question specifically.
Yes, okay.
Where does it come from? She feels like perhaps it comes from childhood, from her sister.
She's a warrior. She protects. She guides. That's who she is.
Does this come from childhood?
On this life.
In this life, yeah.
No, as if you're a failure. She's forecasting or she can fail. She's forecasting the dependent people. If they depend on her, she doesn't need to put the burden on her. If they depend, it's their fault that they failed. She doesn't need to save everybody. She wants to save everybody. The ones that depend on her, it's not her responsibility.
But she took a lot of responsibility when she was a
takes way
child.
too much.
Yeah.
That's a problem. She needs to learn. There will be people that will depend on her. And she cannot save those. They save themselves already. Love is respecting the timing. Each one's timing.
Who is her spirit guide? And is there anything that he wants to share with her?
It's me and Michael.
What do you want to share with her? Perhaps that she hasn't asked or hasn't touched on.
Just that I got her. I'm always with her.
Oh.
The rest of the family is here. They're all on a mission. There's a lot of them here.
The ancestor family?
No,
Or
the
the spirit
spiritual
family?
family is so spiritual. They're here. They'll help her. Whatever she needs, and we'll help her. You will help God at you. You'll be helping her. She needs help and love. You can help her. She's afraid.
What is she afraid?
Of love, of the same things I was.
Do any of her ancestors, from her ancestral line, have any messages they wish to give her?
I was with her. I don't know, the birds. The birds are singing of the birds. They're talking to her. I see clear, just a bird, something to do. It's birds. The person with her.
Mm.
There's no other message for you yourself. I'm proud of you. You're in the right path. Just keep going.
How can she best receive messages from you and her guides? And you said you and Michael are her guides.
Her body.
In her body.
Maybe in Thailand, maybe in water. She has a breakthrough. It's unnecessary, but maybe.
How do the messages come through with the body? How does she decipher the messages?
She thinks of something or reply to her body if it's a yes, if it's a no.
Okay, very good. Before we close off today's session, I just wanted to know if there's anything else you want her to know.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
We'll always love her. Even when she fails, it's okay. We don't have all the answers. It's part of the journey. Maybe it's all meant to be that way. It's okay to fail. It's part of the journey. Just keep it going.
Okay,
I love you.
very good. How will she feel after today's session?
One,
Mm.
she knows every stuff already. She just needed confirmation. There she is. There is her confirmation.
Mm.
She'll keep feeling the tensions, the energies. And we keep talking to her through her body.
Is there anything she didn't ask today that you wish she would have?
About the mom.
The mom? What do you want her to know about her mother?
She's just love.
She needs love?
No, she was just here to love you.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I don't have karma there. You're healthy. Your heart wants you back. You just help to cure her lineage. That's where your agreement. She just let you be. Your lineage.
Has she completed this agreement?
She's becoming braver.
Mm-hmm.
That's her path. But she's becoming much braver, much more fearless. And you helped her do it. I'm proud of you.
What were you hoping that she would get when she booked this, or get out of the session when she booked the session with me?
Just to trust everything she knew.
Mm-hmm.
She had on her head. Now she can just trust it.
Oh, she's doing fantastic today. I'm so proud of her.
She's tired, but she's happy.
She did so well for her first big hypnosis session.
She's been preparing for a long time.
Yeah.
She'll be back.
When should she be back? Give me more information about that.
She needs to feel so much still.
Mm-hmm.
In Asia, she needs to become one.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to feel one. The big next step. The big next step before the fifth dimension. She'll come here. Not yet. All the other things she wants to know is just reaffirmation. She knows it in her body already. She'll come here before the big next step.
Okay.
I will help
her. All right. Very good. As you know, this session is being recorded today. How long does she need to listen to the recording for? How many times? How many days? 3 times.
Yes.
And in that, she'll get the maximum benefits of today's session.
It's not so she'll hear when she has a lot of her head. And her body, when she thinks feeling is too much, she just come here. And she'll see that it's exactly what she's been into doing when she's afraid. She comes here. And she'll see it's exactly where she needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever she's afraid or doubting, she comes here.
Is there a specific time that she should listen to the recording? Or days?
Body will feel afraid, will feel fear, will feel like not doing it, and she'll come here.
And she'll listen at that point. Okay, got it. Very good. Thank you very much. And how has it been for you to speak through her today?
Easier than I thought.
Excuse me?
Easier than I thought.
Oh. Oh, she connected beautifully to you very quickly.
Yes, she struggles, whether it's her, but she couldn't know all of this. She couldn't have known all of this.
I know. I was ready to connect her in 5 minutes, but I let her go. She's done
No,
so well.
she's here. She's hearing everything.
Yeah.
She's happy. I mean, if the hard part was the body, the shaking. She went
Mm.
through it.
Mm-hmm.
That made it all easier.
How is she doing?
It's fine. Just her hands are still a bit stuck.
What can you tell
Uh,
her about how her body will feel after this session?
the stomach will be better.
Mm-hmm.
You sleep a lot.
Mm-hmm. Will she feel any physical feelings related to the energy that's happened today over the next few days?
Her body was going through some cleansing before.
Uh-huh.
She knew about the diamonds yesterday. She knew it was you. It was a tennis match. They talked about diamonds.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
She
wow.
talked about it.
Oh,
So she just might just have some cleansing still to do. She knows the drill. Just don't fight it.
and she must just move through it. Is that it?
Yes, it might be difficult. Might be some puking, but she'll be fine.
Okay, very good.
Uh,
And what is the final message that you have for her today?
Proud of you.
Mm.
I'm here all the time.
Oh,